Hey guys, thank you for clicking on the video. My name is James Caldwell and I am here to talk about R&B Divas LA Season 2. This is Episode 2. So we're just getting, just get ready to get started into this. I'm excited. I really am excited. I love this cast. I really do. I love this cast, and we're learning the ladies really quick, so we're like flying through that. And I knew all of them anyway, but we're really picking up on it really, really fast. So we start right in with Claudette and Lil Mo actually have a sit down, and they're kind of, Lil Mo's bringing Claudette up to speed on the situation of her not having the husband versus having the husband last season. So I said, okay, cool, whatever. I wasn't really all that, I don't want to sound rude. Whatever. I'm do what I do. I wasn't all that concerned about the husband. The husband just kind of irritated me last time anyway. I wasn't doing reviews back at the time, but I always would say, who the fuck is this clown in this dirty t-shirt? Like, I was just so over him. And I just thought he was taking up camera space. So I really didn't care a whole lot about what happened to him. He's gone. Fuck it. See ya. Anyway, he served no purpose. He ain't singing nothing or nothing. Fuck him. Anyway. So she was kind of going through that. And then you can kind of see that there's some feelings there. Because, again, he is Mo's ex-husband. And there was some love there. So, I could respect it. Cool. But, again, fuck him. Let's move on. So they went through that. Like Claudette said, she's telling me she's good, but I'm looking at her and I know what I went through and I can tell she's not totally good. But what the hell? She has a new man, so I've heard. You'll get over him by getting under the other one, honey. To hell with it. Anyway, so we move on. Shantae is the next thing I actually see. And she's speaking with her manager, and they're talking about her single has done very, very well, her gospel single that she did. And now she's talking about releasing her album. So they're trying to figure out what their game plan is. They're working on the marketing side of it. So she comes out with this whole thing about doing this woman's anthem. Women's anthems are always good. And she knows that because she's had success with that. Shantae's got a man. So she knows how to play that game. So she's thinking about launching a woman's anthem that's not even actually going to be on the album, but just to really wet everybody's whistle for the fact that, boom, I have an album coming. So I'm like, good. I love the whole marketing experience. So good, that's cool. Until her and the manager start kicking around, oh, well, I think we should have the divas to do part of it. Not liking where you're going. Do you all remember what I said in the last video? Faith Evans, Shantae Moore. I said I didn't want to bring it up, but we're going to talk about it. So we go off that scene. I just looked and I said, you know what? Spill it, boy. Spill it, boy. I'm just saying. Anyway, we're going to come back. Trust me. We're going to come back to that. Next thing I look up, I see Chrisette. They're actually doing a show with Chrisette. The girls that actually went out for pedicures, they were clowning and laughing and having a great time. But they went to see Chrisette Michelle do a little concert date at the Savoy. And she killed it. She killed it. She actually had there was some technical difficulties, but nobody was even aware of it because she's that girl, and she killed it. She looked beautiful, had this really cute dress on. Everything was very Chrisette, authentic Chrisette. Killed it. Vocal was killed it. So that was that. We got to see her mom, in action. I said, yeah, she's about that business. She was taking no shit backstage, getting shit together. So I love that. I love, seeing that business side of it. Anyway, so I start looking, I said, I'm liking the Chrisette Shantae thing. I'm liking their dynamic. So, because they seem to be very real with each other. Well, Shantae, I like Shantae more. Shantae more, I think, once thrown into a confrontation, she's cool, but she kind of lays back. She don't always say exactly what she thinks right up front, but when thrown into a situation, she'll speak up. But again, her and Chrisette, I like their dynamic because Chrisette just don't shut up. She just says whatever the fuck she wants to say. Love it. So, let's see what went on next. Shantae actually talked to Chrisette, Lil Mo, and Leela. And they get together. They're the ones who she chose, I guess, to put on the record because she didn't even do with Michelle and Claudette. I don't know if they were busy or what, but those were the three. She talked to them, told them basically what it was that she was doing, and the song is I Know Right. And she said it like 50,000 times. It's kind of like when you say, I know, right? That whole thing. So I said, oh yeah, this sounds good. This is going to be cool. And when she played everything, I said, this works. This works. So I'm still looking and I'm saying, I don't know about the business part of this, but okay, we'll see. But all the girls was like, cool, no problem. We're on board. I said, I don't know. I'm still seeing that little faith thing, but I said, all right, no problem. So we move on from that. We see Lil Mo, and she's dealing with her kids. She decided to tell the kids, because she hadn't even told the kids that they were going through a divorce or anything. So, and I believe that her last two children are by the dude in a dirty shirt. And then Heaven is not. Heaven's from the first marriage. But whatever. So she's telling them what's going on. And I'm going to say, I'm not going to go real deep into that because that's just her thing. I'm not. Whatever. Lil Mo in her main trouble. But one thing I did like, she kept it 100 with her kids. And she found out in the conversation that the kids knew that she was unhappy. Heaven, being the oldest, really picked up on the fact that Mo was not happy. And then she wasn't happy. And she contributed it all back to the dude in the dirty shirt. A dirty t-shirt. So that was good that came out because there's no need for that child to grow older. That's the biggest thing that we have, especially in black families, when things are not being communicated and the parent doesn't know what the child is thinking and the child's not telling the parent what's going on. That's how so many bad things actually get in. I'm a product of it. I did, I went for years and I didn't tell my mother things that would actually go on. And we're actually dealing with that now. And I'm over 40, and I ended up writing a book and all that stuff. And so she's like learning firsthand different things that she missed where I just didn't share with her, where I didn't think she was listening or I didn't think she was going to listen and I didn't share with her. It happens too much. So I was really down with how Little Mo told her kids, you know what, do not keep things to yourself. Tell me. Because she didn't even know the kids seen her crying and all of these different things. So now they've cleared that up. They brought it into the air and all her kids know now. If some shit is going down or you feel like some shit is going down and you're not happy with the way things are, come on and talk to mommy. So I thought that was great. And I gave her 1,000,000 points for that. Because quite honestly speaking, from a personal standpoint, if there were more times that I told my mother things that were actually going on and I made sure that she listened to me, there's a lot of shit in my life that happened that wouldn't have happened. But again, water under the bridge. I can't take it back. All I can do now is move on forward and try to make sure that I put that message out. Talk to your fucking kids. Talk to your kids. Stop for a minute. Slow down. Listen to and see what they're saying. And don't always take an adult's side for what your kid is fucking telling you. Listen to your kid. Know your kid. Take the time to know your fucking kids so that you can decipher for yourself exactly what's going on, because adults fucking do lie. Okay? Adults fucking lie. They lie. But that's not Mo's thing. That's my thing. And I done got off subject. Let me get off my soapbox and move on. But I love that. Most kids now know that they can talk to her. And the thing is, she'll know to pay more attention because she thought the kids didn't know that she was unhappy. And here the kids see everything, darling. They see everything. And mostly they see what it is you think that they don't see because they fucking nabby. Kids are Debbie. They see everything that you don't want them to see. They hear everything you don't want them to hear. Debbie motherfuckers. That's what they do. So I think her and her family life is going to get a whole lot better. So anyway, on to the next thing. Let's move on. Next we see Claudette and Michelle. Michelle went over to Claudette's and they actually spoke about some things and her and the suicide thing. Now I have to tell you all, the suicide thing is wearing me thin already. And we're just in the second season. This child, she's so vulnerable. And it needs, I guess it needs to be seen, but it's hard. It's hard watching her go through this like week to week. I hope we're not going to get stuck in that with her, because I don't want to be in a thing where every week all I'm seeing of Michelle is her crying and she's still talking about going, because she's worrying me, because she's still talking about whenever I get down, I still think about it and all this. I don't want to go through, not on this program, weeks of her and her suicide situation. So, I don't know, but it's hard to watch. She's in a really bad place, I think, still. We went on and she was trying to film her public service announcement, and she broke down and everything. She needs to be in counseling. She still needs to do everything that she's doing, but she needs to be in counseling. She really, really does. She really does. So, okay. Moving on. The girls and Claudette sit down with Caesar, who is actually handling the Puerto Rican project. And he's letting them know what they're actually going to do. First thing, child. When they were walking up to the meeting, what in the fuck did Little Mo had this dress? The dress wasn't bad. But goddamn it, I looked down at them goddamn shoes. I said, where the fuck did she get them shoes? These boots look like she's going to do some Mortal Kombat shit. I said, I love Mo. But goddamn it, I think I would have an issue, because I would always be sitting there staring at Mo like, bitch, what the fuck are you thinking? Where are you going? They were like silver and Mortal Kombat, honey. I said, girl, honey, that damn little Mo, she just tickles the hell out of me. She just is crazy. But anyway, they go into the meeting with Caesar. He's telling them about the fact they're going to do a commercial, and then the ending of it, they're going to do Carnival. And they're going to perform while they're there in Puerto Rico. So, all along we've been paying attention, and I see this is going to bring money, tourism money and things to Puerto Rico. So this is going to help Puerto Rico as a country. I look up that fucking little Mo. The bitch said, oh, Carnival with rides and everything. Stop it, little man. Ride? They're like, no, girl, not Carnival, Carnival. Child, she was sitting there giving cricket tutting. No rides? Oh, my God. Girl, Mo's a goon, honey. A goon. And they done said something about Carnival 3-4 times. That bitch just getting around. She... thinking it's a goddamn carnival. Mo, go on. She clowned this. She's like, and what's this money giving? She's so damn ghetto. What is the money giving? Now, did any of you all, and you can put it down in the comments, did any of you all not catch that this was pro bono? This is pro bono. This was, as far as I was concerned, what I understood, this is being done out of the love for Claudette, and the fact that she is a Puerto Rican princess, and she's doing this for her country, and the girls are getting on board as friends of her. This was pro bono. Am I the only one that caught that? Or did I miss something? Or is little Mo a damn goon? I think Mo's a goon. Some fucking silver boots, honey. But anyway, so I laughed, and they kind of moved on. They didn't really go any further into that. We went on. Oh, there was another little scene which was funny with Leela James getting this damn tattoo. They all went, and Leela got this tattoo. Really cute music sign on her inner wrist. The funny thing was when Leela hollered. She's hollering. Child, Chrisette fell out on the floor. I said, they just as silly. They're fun to watch. They really are. I'm liking that the girls are fun to watch, because they're silly as hell. They really are. That damn Chrisette fell out on the goddamn floor and said, girl, stop screaming. I said, they're funny. So I was enjoying them. Okay, so here we go. I said I was going to get back to this, didn't I? Said I was going to get back to this. So, fuck the fun. Okay, so I done laughed and I done keyed and fuck the fun. And I'm 15 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. Let's go into this. We see them in the studio to do the stuff for Shantae. So now the shit is hitting the fan. You got Shantae's manager back there. And I'm looking at that Cheryl, and she looked like an old slick, sly bitch, honey. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from her. Old slick, sly motherfucking Cheryl. Up in the back, honey. She's saying kind of quiet at first, and Shantae talking to them. So Shantae's basically breaking it down. Chrisette, who is the most advanced, basically, in the business part of this, is saying, I'm confused. I thought we were writing. See, that's what I thought. We were led to believe that we were going to be writing, helping write the verses. So they thought they were going to get writing creds, you know, as far as, and it's going to bring money and all of this. But this ain't what's getting ready to go on at all. So now, while we're here, as Shantae's talking, she says, excuse me, but it sounds like we're going to be doing background. And Chrisette, and the fucking manager, when she seen, because that bitch know the business, she seen what way it was going. Lil Mo is in her confessional laughing, talking about motherfucking Chrisette is the best. She said, you fucking think it? Chrisette says it. And that's exactly how it was going down. I could see their faces. They were looking like, and Chrisette was like, hey, it sounds like you have a singing background. So the manager said, well, wait a minute. So she turned around. Chrisette said, honey, I've never sang background on a song before. I said, bitch. Excuse me, y'all. I got so goddamn tickled. I said, okay, you better work, Chrisette, bitch. I ain't never sang background, honey. I said, okay. So she was like not down with the shit at all. And her face, the poor thing, her face was just as flushed. She said, child, it was like Diana Ross, honey, with Mary Wilson telling her, bitch, you get ready to sing backup. No, really, I'm not. Okay, so I got tickled. Mo was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm like, oh, God. So, like I said, little Mo is playing devil's advocate this time, y'all. But she ain't speaking up fast enough because that goddamn Chrisette got some shit with her. So I just laughed and they're like, So Leela was like, yeah, you know, all right. But Leela was like, I'm going to pay it forward and keep it moving. You know, new girl on the block. She's like, fuck it, I'm going to pay it forward and just keep it moving. But again, it is that shady shit. So all of those who didn't either agree with me when I said about the Shantae Moore and the Faith thing, now you can understand what I'm talking about. Motherfucker Shantae Moore was trying to pull it and she playing stupid like, oh, I think I offended them. No, bitch, you're mad because they caught on. They caught on. You weren't as slick as Faith. You were going to use them. You're going to use their name, get a buzz going, bitch, and then you drop an album. You would have done better to just tell them, this is what I have in mind. And why don't you all pull something together quickly and we all drop everything? If it ain't nothing but a single. Because, you know, nowadays you just drop a single on iTunes and just create you some extra change. She could have did that. Leela, Chrisette, and motherfucking Mo could create a single and they could all drop that shit right around the same time and get some change off of the buzz of that anthem. But no. You want to pull a motherfucking Faith Evans and all the credit come your way, all the writing credit come your way. Because you say, oh, it's already written. Honey, when Chrisette went up in the booth, baby Chrisette, they told her to go back there and sing, I know, right. They went back and sang that shit. Chrisette went to flowing. Like, fuck that. You put me on the record, bitch. I'm getting some change. So, you know, she didn't have the balls to just end the session. They went in the booth. They sang their little part. She, basically, I think she's going to trash their vocals, you know. But, you know, she ended the session, and it was a whole thing. And she's like, they wouldn't look me in the eyes, and it was just so awkward. It was so uncomfortable. You made it uncomfortable. The thing was, you tried to pull it, and it was the wrong girls to pull it with. It was the wrong girls to pull it with. You probably should have, did better if you'd have got Claudette and Michelle. They would have been easy. But that Chrisette and that little Mo and that motherfucking Leela James, nobody was falling for it. They understood it. They seen it, honey. They said, and she said, they said they were cool, but I don't think they were. They weren't. And guess what else? Neither the fuck was I. Because I said that last week. Shantae Moore. Faith Evans. I still love you, Shantae, but you tried to pull it, bitch. Anyway, that's all that basically went on. I was tickled. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. We're going to keep on watching. I think this is getting ready to get very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But I really enjoyed that motherfucking Chrisette Michelle this evening, honey. Anyway, so that's basically it. That's all I have for R&B Divas LA Season 2, Episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. You can thumbs up, or you can thumbs down the video. You guys know how that works. You can follow me on Twitter at SpillItBoy, or stop past my website at www.spillitboy.com, where all the teas are spilling all the time. I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys next week. See you later. Bye-bye.